Your mind is your weapon. If you want to build a mind so sharp that nothing can break you, stay with me until the end. This is the blueprint you've been looking for, sharpened by discipline, forged in pain, tempered through suffering. This isn't motivation, this is mental warfare. You don't build strength by reading quotes, by watching videos, by listening to feel-good speeches. You build it by bleeding, by breaking, by fighting. When every part of you screams to quit, discomfort is your training ground. Failure is your teacher. Rejection is your gym. Every hard day, every setback, every loss is a rep for your mind. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in chaos, in struggle, in long nights of doubt, in early mornings full of pain. This is how warriors are made. This is how weapons are sharpened. And if you want to survive this life, you better start sharpening yours now. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the next videos. Weak minds break under pressure. Strong minds get sharper, tougher, more focused. Every rejection fuels you. Every failure trains you. Every lonely night becomes mental reps. You're not losing, you're learning. You're not broken, you're being rebuilt. Every tear is a rep for your resilience. Every setback is weight on your mental barbell. And every time you push back, you get stronger, more disciplined, more dangerous. You stop overthinking, you stop complaining, you stop looking for shortcuts, because by now, you know the truth. There's no hack for mental toughness, no shortcut for grit, no cheat code for discipline. It's earned through struggle, through repetition, through embracing pain. When comfort whispers your name, your mind wants to quit every day, but your discipline says no. Your future self says no. And the warrior inside you screams, keep going. Most people, they fold at the first sign of pain. They run at the first failure. They quit before the real fight even starts. But you're different now. You've seen pain. You've tasted struggle. You've fought battles most people never will. And you're still standing, still pushing, still grinding, because you've realized your mind is a battlefield, and every negative thought is an enemy. Every excuse is a bullet. Every doubt is a landmine. But you don't retreat. You advance, step by step, through mental fog, through self-doubt, through fear. Because every time you win that internal war, your mind sharpens, your focus tightens, your willpower thickens. You're no longer reacting emotionally. You're calculating, analyzing, moving with intent. You don't waste energy on drama. You don't waste time on overthinking. You execute, you adapt, you overcome. Because now, you're not just thinking like a warrior. You're becoming one. If this hits you, smash that like button and let me know you're with me. You don't train your mind by avoiding discomfort. You train it by walking straight into the fire, by choosing the hard way, by doing what most people won't. Early mornings, late nights, lonely workouts, silent sacrifices. You've learned Growth doesn't come from easy days. It comes from days that break you. And you keep going anyway. When your body says stop, you say go. When your mind screams quit, you scream louder. Not today, because you know. Mental strength is built when quitting seems like the best option, and you still choose to continue. You don't run from pain anymore. You run toward it. You use it. You turn suffering into fuel, into focus, into pure, unshakable discipline. You understand now. Your mind is your only real weapon, and every day you sharpen it. You become more dangerous, more focused, more unstoppable. You're not here to feel good. You're here to get better, to get harder, to get smarter. And every moment you push through, you level up mentally, physically, spiritually, because now there's no turning back. You've chosen this path, and there's only one direction left: forward. You don't get stronger by avoiding struggle. You get stronger by surviving it, by embracing it, by welcoming the pain that most people run from. You've learned. Comfort is the enemy of mental sharpness. Every soft choice blunts your edge. Every skipped workout dulls your focus. Every excuse robs you of strength. But not anymore. Now, you live in discomfort. You train in chaos. You operate under pressure. You've conditioned your mind to stay calm in storms, to stay cold under fire. When stress hits, you don't fold. You focus harder. You think clearer. Because this isn't just about motivation. This is survival training, mental warfare, 24/7. You've trained yourself to control your reactions, to own your emotions, to dominate your thoughts. You're not triggered by failure anymore. You're fueled by it. You're not broken by rejection. You're sharpened by it. And every day you wake up, you remind yourself, this mind is a weapon, and I sharpen it with every choice I make. Turn on notifications so you're first to see what's next. You don't need motivation anymore. You need discipline. You need suffering. You need struggle. Because that's where your mind sharpens. That's where your limits get exposed and destroyed. You've stopped asking for easy days. You've stopped waiting for perfect conditions. You show up, whether you feel like it or not, because emotion doesn't run your life anymore. Discipline does. You're done negotiating with weakness, done bargaining with excuses, done playing victim. You own your failures now. You take responsibility. You take control. Every time you wake up tired, you move. Every time you fail, you analyze. You adapt. You hit back harder. Because this isn't a game. This is survival. Mental survival. And every day, you're in the arena, fighting old habits, fighting fear, fighting comfort. And every time you choose pain over pleasure, discomfort over ease, discipline over laziness, you sharpen the blade. Your mind gets deadlier. Your focus gets clearer. Your willpower gets thicker. You don't flinch anymore. You don't fold. You move forward, relentless, cold, focused, Because this is what it takes to build a mind that nobody can break. People won't understand you. They'll say you're obsessed, too intense, too focused, too cold. Good. Let them talk. Let them label you, because they didn't see the nights you fought yourself, the mornings you dragged your body out of bed, the moments you stood when everything inside you screamed to stay down. They didn't feel the weight on your shoulders, the failures stacking against you, the isolation you embraced to sharpen your mind. They only see the result, the discipline, the focus, the energy that intimidates. But you know the truth. This wasn't natural. It was built, brick by brick, through suffering, through setbacks, through mental warfare. Day after day, you turned weakness into armor, doubt into fire, fear into fuel. And now, you walk different, think different, react different. You've become something most people will never understand, because they didn't suffer enough to get here. But you did, and that's why. You're dangerous now, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and every day, you're sharpening the blade even more. This is your edge now. Your mind, sharper than ever, hardened by struggle, forged in pain, tempered by discipline. You don't break under pressure. You grow under it. You don't fear failure. You feed off it. You don't need motivation. You've become your own source. Every battle you've faced, every loss you've taken, every silent night of doubt built this mindset, this weapon, this unshakable focus. And from now on, you don't lower your standards. You don't apologize for your intensity. You don't soften your grind to make others comfortable. You keep sharpening, keep pushing, keep fighting, because life is coming for you either way. The only question is, will you meet it with a dull mind or with a blade that cuts through every excuse, every distraction, every weakness? Now answer this. What's the biggest mental battle you're fighting right now that's stopping you from reaching your next level? Drop it in the comments. Let's see who's brave enough to call out their own weakness and who's still hiding behind excuses.